In recent years, and especially in 2025, India's foreign policy has gained global admiration, including praise from the European Union. The world is, increasingly recognizing India as a sovereign strategic player that upholds national interest without falling into the trap of bloc politics or great power dependency. Unlike many countries that align closely with U.S. foreign policy directives, India has charted a bold, independent path, rooted in balance, pragmatism, and what some call non-alignment 2.0. One of the key reasons for admiration is India's unwavering commitment to strategic autonomy. India refuses to take sides blindly, whether it's the U.S.-China rivalry, the Ukraine-Russia conflict, or Middle Eastern tensions. For instance, while many Western nations cut ties with Russia after the Ukraine war, India maintained diplomatic and economic relations, buying discounted oil while simultaneously deepening ties with the West. This dual engagement, without hypocrisy or submission, really demonstrates mature diplomacy. India has positioned itself as a bridge between East and West, North and South. In forums like the G20, BRICS, Quad, and SCO, India has taken leadership roles without compromising its sovereignty. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India's foreign outreach reflects multi-alignment rather than alignment, strengthening ties with the US, EU, ASEAN, Russia, and African nations all at once. This makes India a credible and neutral voice in a pretty polarized world. India's leadership in championing the causes of the Global South is another reason it has earned global respect. It hosted the Voice of Global South Summit, raising issues like food security, climate justice, and vaccine equity. Unlike traditional powers, India listens to the developing world and acts as a responsible global citizen, not just a regional power. So, India's foreign policy is also, driven by economic pragmatism. It has inked some major trade deals with the European Union, Gulf countries, and Australia, while also attracting record levels of foreign direct investment. Moreover, India is no longer just an arms importer. It's actually becoming a defense exporter to smaller nations. Its participation in joint exercises with NATO countries, and also with Russia, signals a kind of flexible military diplomacy that, honestly, very few countries can achieve. India's rise as a tech and climate leader is really helping reshape its global image. Initiatives like the International Solar Alliance and digital public infrastructure exports, things like UPI and Aadhaar Tech, have made India a partner of choice for countries seeking sustainable and digital growth models. The European Union, in particular, sees India as a counterbalance to China in critical areas like semiconductors, cybersecurity, and green energy. Unlike many nations under strong U.S. influence, India maintains independent positions on Palestine, Iran, BRICS expansion, and trade tariffs. This refusal to be a yes man to any superpower actually gives India a lot of diplomatic credibility. While the U.S. remains a key partner, India doesn't hesitate to assert disagreement where national interest demands. In conclusion, in a time when many countries are seen as mere extensions of larger powers, India's foreign policy really stands out for its balance, independence, and assertiveness. It's a nation that engages with the world on its own terms, earning respect as a mature power capable of shaping global outcomes. That's why the European Union and much of the world now view India as not just a rising power, but a responsible one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.